10 Scary Ghost Videos. Before we begin today's episode of Top 10 Scary Videos, I'd just like to remind you that if you enjoy today's video, please hit the like button and subscribe to help support the channel. The Peeker. The first ghost video in today's episode of Top 10 Scary Ghost Videos comes from the Russian ghost hunting and paranormal investigation channel Toppy, where they conduct a paranormal investigation at a supposedly haunted cemetery located somewhere in Belarus. For the first part of the video, the pair explore the cemetery in the dead of night, where they hear creepy noises coming from the darkness around them. However, halfway into the video, as they're exploring the cemetery, they capture this on camera. The sound of a woman crying is heard coming from somewhere in the darkness. Then the sound of footsteps can clearly be heard right near them. The pair become intrigued by these sounds, so they decide to place a static camera by one of the graves and leave the area. After around 30 minutes of recording absolutely nothing, their camera captures something rather creepy. Captured on camera, something can be seen peeking out from behind a tree before it slowly disappears out of sight. It's quite hard to make out, but if we zoom in and enhance it slightly, there's definitely someone or something there. The ghost hunters are adamant that this capture is, quote, a real ghost, and the pair have earned a reputation online as being one of the few legitimate Russian ghost hunters out there. But what do you think? Is this a real ghost caught on camera as Toppy claim? You tell me. What was that? This next ghost video comes from the ghost hunting channel Ghosts on Trent, where they, accompanied by the paranormal investigators, haunted finders, conduct a paranormal investigation at a said to be haunted graveyard. The team begin their investigation by asking a bunch of questions, where they record some very clear responses, and even the sound of footsteps are heard close by. Then, not long after, they capture something strange on camera.
I keep hearing someone down there, you know. And you know, after the first question I asked, did anyone else hear like a voice or something come from over there?
Yeah, 100%. There is someone in there.
Yeah, that you.
Yeah. Thanks for that. So, you're willing to talk to us then and communicate? That's good. Ooh. Who's chilling here?
Unaware to the ghost hunters at the time, a strange white thing is captured on their night vision camera. The mysterious white thing seems to float from right to left before disappearing unnaturally downwards into grave. Eagle-eyed viewers were quick to point out this mysterious white thing in the comments section of this video, with many claiming it to be a ghost. But what do you think? Is this mysterious white thing a ghost caught on camera? You tell me. Behind you. This next video comes from the paranormal investigation channel Exploring the Unknown, where he and his friend Isaac visit an old abandoned and supposedly haunted German prison of war camp in Albuquerque, New Mexico. The pair explore the old World War II camp in absolute darkness, alone, or so they thought.
So are you into the paranormal?
Yeah, it's always kind of a fascination, like we were talking about, a fascination for me I think it's a human fascination too, like we were talking about.
During this conversation, I didn't notice the shadow person walking behind Isaac, and we heard knocking and feet shuffling, and that's why we stopped, because we were wondering what that was. But upon review of the video, you can clearly see the shadow person at the far left side of the video, walking from left to right. Very, very weird.
Captured on camera, a shadowy figure can be seen moving in the background behind Isaac. The shadowy figure appears to walk from left to right before it vanishes like it was never there. Exploring the unknown and his viewers were amazed by this capture, but is it something paranormal? You tell me. In the window. This next creepy video comes from TikTok, uploaded by the user CMLLGS1. There's very little information about the video, other than the uploader claims to have caught a ghost on camera while filming an apartment building from the outside. Light inside an apartment can be seen flickering on and off. Then all of a sudden, when the light goes out, someone or something can be seen moving in the window. Now I have no idea if this video is real or if it's just for views, but TikTok viewers seem to believe it's real. But what do you think? Is this a ghost caught on camera as the uploader claims? You tell me. The figure. This next creepy clip was uploaded to the Polish YouTube account Kofel back in February 2016 and apparently shows a ghost caught on camera inside an old World War II tunnel. The old tunnel was built by the Germans between 1943 and 1945 beneath a mountainous region in Poland known as the Owl Mountains. And, according to Wikipedia, many people sadly lost their lives to disease and malnutrition during the construction of the tunnels. Kofel decides to explore the old tunnels, and this is what he caught.
Nie ma nic. Pusto, nikogo. Widzieliście to? Nagrałeś to? Mam.
A mysterious figure appears to run quickly from one wall of the tunnel to another at rapid speed before vanishing without a trace. Kofel and his fellow explorers see it and charge towards it, but when they get there, the figure is nowhere to be seen. Only a small dark hole in a wall which looks like it goes on for miles. And when they shine their flashlight down it, only seconds after the figure was seen, there's no one there. So, what do you think this mysterious figure could be? Is it a ghost of one of the workers who sadly lost their lives in the construction of this cave? You tell me. It sees you. This next creepy clip has been shared before. It was uploaded back in August 2020 to the YouTube account Yours Laskins. There's very little information about the video, but apparently for the past few nights prior to when this video was taken, the uploader had been hearing creepy sounds, footsteps, and he even noticed strange shadowy figures in the corner of his eye. What makes things worse is that he claims that when he went to the restroom, he felt something grab the back of his shoulder. He decides to investigate the building with his phone on record, and this is what he caught.
So it's about 2 o'clock in the morning. I've been working in the studio, and the last couple of nights I've been hearing really creepy sounds. I've been hearing footsteps and like seeing things out of the corner of my eye. Now this is a really big old building, and so that's got me a little bit freaked out. But the top of it was just a few minutes ago, I was going to the bathroom and I was standing in the stall, and I swear someone grabbed the back of my shoulder while I was standing there, and I freaked out. So if something happens, I want to have it on video. I think that was open. Pictures scared the hell out of me. So this is where I was. standing right there. The lights aren't working in the bathrooms, of course. Hello? Hello? All right, I think I'm done. I think I've had about enough for today.
Strange noises can be heard around the man's building. However, as the man says he's done investigating and starts walking away, the face, someone or something, can be seen peeking its head out from around a corner and the man doesn't notice it. But what makes this even more creepy is that the height from the ground to where this head is would mean whatever it is would have to be at least 9 to 10 feet tall. So what is this mysterious figure that's caught on camera? Is it a ghost as the uploader claims? You tell me. Paranormal activity. I found this next creepy clip over on TikTok. The video was uploaded by the user Smug Puppy. Smug Puppy claims that they've been experiencing paranormal activity in their home since 1997. Apparently, the activity seems to stop completely for years, and then out of the blue the activity spikes and terrifying things start happening.
Are you enjoying my dunkers, Dad?
It has never attacked anybody. Until now.
Oh my God! What the f***? Jesus Christ!
It hit me. It hit me right round the face.
I can't believe I've just caught that on camera. Oh my God, I'm shaking.
The father of the family is suddenly hit in the face, which clearly startled. Smug Puppy even went to TikTok with a Q&A to prove the videos are real, and this is what he had to say.
Okay, Dad. Some people don't think it's real. Is it real?
It is, as you know, 100% genuine, absolutely real. I completely understand why some people don't think it's real. If I'd have watched it on somebody else's channel, I would have said bullshit straight away. So, but as you know, when you got paranormal activity happening in your own house, you know it's real because you're actually experiencing it.
Why didn't you get up when it happened?
I'm disabled. I've got back and knee problems, and I've also got a heart condition which makes my lower limbs swell. As you can probably see in the video, my feet are really swollen, and I can't run away. So that's why.
And why do you think you got slapped? Probably for stealing my dunkers.
No, you steal my stuff as well. I think I know why I got slapped. I've been calling it out over the last few days. Whatever this thing is, it likes to steal things, apport objects. It stole every single fork we own, cutlery fork. 16 of them all disappeared. And so the last few days before that happened, I've been calling it out. I wanted my forks back. We're calling it anything to anger it. So I think that's why.
What's the worst activity that it does?
At night, we see shadow creatures poking around doors and corners, demonic dog-like things, wolf-like things, canine things. When you're in bed at night and it's creeping around your bed and growling. I mean, these growls are terrifying.
So what do you think? Is Smug Puppy telling the truth, or is it all just for views? You tell me. Who is that? This next ghost video has gone viral recently, but I just couldn't leave it out of this week's episode of Top 10 Scary Ghost Videos. The strange clip you're about to see was uploaded to Facebook on the 28th of July by Angelica Papace. I think that's how you say it. One evening, Angelica was driving home with her daughter who started singing along to a song on the radio. Angelica wanted to record the moment her daughter was singing, so she whipped out her phone, but claims to have caught someone or something sitting beside her daughter. What looks like a ghostly apparition of someone or something can be seen sat in the back seat of Angelica's car. But who is it? Facebook viewers claim to see a little girl, but what do you think this mysterious thing could be? You tell me. The Red Lion Hotel. This next set of images I put together were taken inside one of the UK's most haunted pub hotels. The Red Lion Hotel in Colchester, England is said to be incredibly haunted, and there have been an uncountable number of stories of ghostly sightings from visitors at the hotel. Apparently, the hotel is haunted by at least 3 ghosts, one of which is the spirit of a young woman named Alice Catherine Miller. At the time Alice passed away, the town was overrun with smallpox. People's faces were disfigured and far from attractive. But not Alice's. Alice was young, beautiful, and her face was clear of any smallpox. An influential man, a magistrate in the area, noticed Alice's beauty and offered her freedom and riches. Alice fell in love with this man, but sadly, this was her demise. The man beat Alice Catherine Miller and threw her body from one of the hotel's windows. Alice, sadly, succumbed to her wounds. It is said that she still haunts the Red Lion Hotel, almost 500 years later, and in these photographs obtained by paranormal investigators of the hotel, this could certainly be a possibility. In the first photo taken by paranormal investigators inside the dining area of the hotel, a mysterious white mist-like thing can be seen floating mid-air in one of the photographs. The second photograph, snapped by paranormal investigators, shows a mysterious black hooded figure with a pale white face standing eerily on the stairs of the hotel. The third photograph clearly shows what looks like a face peering out of an upstairs window. In this photograph, the mouth, the nose, and the eyes can clearly be made out. The source where I found these images claims that these photos are undeniable proof that the paranormal exists inside this hotel. But what do you think? Is the Red Lion Hotel really haunted by the spirit of Alice Catherine Miller? You tell me. Run. The final ghost video in this top 10 list of scary ghost videos comes from the ghost hunting channel Takuchi Camera. Takuchi ventures out to an abandoned and supposedly haunted house located miles out in the middle of a forest somewhere in Japan. He spends a while trekking through the dark, dense woodland until he eventually reaches the abandoned house, which is something straight out of the Blair Witch movie. Takuchi explores the house, where he hears strange knocks and bangs, but nothing too scary. So he decides to move on to another house, located even further into the dark forest. This time though, he encounters something which scares the life out of him.
見えてきた見えてきた見えてきた。次の家。ここの家もね、もちろん一夜にして人がいなくなりました。その理由っていうのがそれなんじゃないかなって思うんですよね。よし、OK。めっちゃ、周りからバチバチ音聞こえるから気づかれてないやつやけど。よし。ほらほらほらほらほらほら。なんか来てるなんか来てる。ちょっと待ってちょっと待って。なんかおるなんかおる。ちょっと待って。ほらなんかおるなんかおる。マジ。ほらマジマジマジマジ。 ジマジマジマジ。ほら、なんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるなんかおるって。ほら。ちょっと待って。近づいてみようか。ほら、おるから。完全におる。なんか。マジマジ。完全におる。よしよし。よし。いけいけいけいけ。今。今。よし、今。はい、はい、チーズ。よし。取れた。ちょっと待って、取れた。いけた。取れたか。あれ？ちょっと待って。何も映ってない。嘘やろ。明らかにおる。なんかおる。マジでおる。何してんの？は、どういうこと？何してんの？は、マジでおる。なんかおるんよ。
As Takuchi approaches the house, the voice of a woman can be heard. Then, as Takuchi is filming with a thermal imaging device attached to his phone, he spots something in the darkness. He runs over to where the figure was seen and snaps pictures with his Polaroid camera, but the figure is nowhere to be seen. He decides to return to his thermal imaging camera, where the mysterious figure can still be seen. Then, all of a sudden, the figure can be seen charging towards Takuchi, who flees the area in absolute fear. So, did Takuchi capture something paranormal at this old abandoned haunted house? You tell me. Thanks so much for watching. I've noticed a large number of my viewers aren't subscribed yet, so this is just another friendly reminder that if you enjoyed this video, to please give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you'll never miss another video. And if you want to watch more scary videos just like this one, you can click any of these scary videos shown on the screen. And you can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at MindJunkieTV, and on TikTok, where I should be posting again real soon, at MindJunkie. See you next week.